Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Yolanda Melody. Today I want to discuss something that has become increasingly popular on YouTube, which is the recent trend of manifesting your SP. If you clicked on this video and you've been watching videos like this about manifesting your SP, I really do hope that you watch this video till the end because I'm going to share some vital information, some very dark truths, but by the end I hope that the truth will set you free. Now I understand that a lot of my subscribers might not be aware of what this actual trend is, so let me just quickly break it down. There's a lot of channels on YouTube that focus heavily on just manifestation, and a lot of them eventually venture into doing videos telling people how to manifest their specific person. Most of the time these videos are aimed towards people, predominantly women, who have formed a very strong infatuation with a person that they know in life that maybe isn't interested in them, but they want to use the law of attraction to attract this person to them, with the end goal being that this person falls in love with them or they end up in a long-term relationship. Now what's very peculiar is that every single video that I've seen with this SP thing in the title seems to gain a lot of traction. These videos tend to get a lot of views, and what I notice is that these manifestation channels realise that these videos are very popular, so they keep making more and more videos on how to manifest your SP. And it also ventures out into tarot readers as well. Now I know that I'm gonna get a lot of hate on this video, and that's fine, but if this video sets one person, just one person, free of this neurotic trap, then it'll be worth it. On my channel I do talk a lot about the law of attraction, and I also speak a lot about philosophy. I believe in God, I believe in being a good person, but this manifesting your SP thing is neither healthy nor is it coming from a godly place. This is a form of black magic. Now I know that that's going to sound very disappointing to some people, especially if you're in that zone and you're on a mission, but towards the end of this video I will tell you something that you can do that is better than this, that is healthy, and how you can manifest love, but from the correct place. The first thing that should ring alarm bells is the fact that this subject is so popular on YouTube and it always performs well. You have to ask yourself the question, if you are a free thinker, why is this being pushed into the mainstream on YouTube? Now some people would argue that actually spiritual content is being hidden on YouTube and that it's being censored because they don't want people to know the secrets of the world. If that's the case, then why is it that YouTube actually had a World Tarot Day promotion across the platform? I actually took a screenshot of this because I was so shocked, but here lies the proof that spiritual practices are being promoted to the masses, but in an inverted way. And because the mainstream are promoting certain spiritual practices, it's caused a huge amount of confusion for people, and a lot of people are just dismissing all New Age practices as evil now. But in my opinion, it is not that black and white. See, on my channel I promote manifestation, but I do stress that it has to be coming from the right place. And if it doesn't come from the right place, and you start utilising practices like witchcraft, you venture into the realm of black magic, and the things that you're trying to manifest will come to you, but there will be a caveat involved. Something that you're trying to manifest which you think will be a blessing could actually be a living nightmare. When you try to manifest a specific person, what you are essentially doing is you're trying to manipulate someone else's free will. It is basically the same as doing a love spell, and most people, even witches, will say that love spells are a bad idea, and that under no circumstances should you actually practice this. Because first off, if you do manifest them, it will not be real. It's not coming from their natural free will. And another important part of it is that if you have a heavy infatuation with someone and they are not reciprocating, that person is not meant for you. And believe me, I know how hard that will be to hear, because in the past when I was insecure and I had a void, I would sometimes meet someone and become fixated on that person. And the more fixated I became, the more it repelled them. I know how that feels. And ultimately, that feeling of desperation, the other person can feel that and it does put them off. But what I've learned is that when you fixate on someone in this obsessive manner, it's not actually that you love the person. It's that that person has something about them that you want to obtain for yourself. For example, you might meet a guy that has insane levels of confidence. Maybe he's a bit of a ladies' man, maybe he's a player, but he hasn't got his shit together. He's got nothing in common with you. He may not necessarily be a good person, but for some reason, you're so attracted to him. I can tell you for free that you are not attracted to him because you're meant to be together. The reason that you're attracted to him is because of his insane level of confidence, and that he doesn't hold attachment to any given woman. And maybe when you look at yourself, maybe you're not as confident, you might have low self-esteem, and what you're doing is you're projecting that onto that person and you're looking to fill a void. That's what's going on. But what pisses me off is that you've got these channels that are taking advantage and feeding the obsession. I know that this is going to resonate with some people if you've experienced this. What I'm saying is coming from a place of love, because obsessively lusting over someone that doesn't have the same feelings back is the most debilitating feeling. It literally paralyzes you. You stop focusing on yourself. You actually regress in personal growth. And what you want to do instead of doing this manifesting your SP, you want to put all of that focus into yourself. Find out what those voids are and heal them. The thing about low self-esteem is that the second that you start respecting yourself and taking actions that align with that, your self-esteem will naturally rise. The reason why people have low self-esteem in the first place is because they're going against their integrity, and they know it. And the more that you go against your integrity, the less respect that you have for yourself. And chasing another person will destroy your self-esteem if that person has no respect for you. So I said that towards the end of the video, I would share with you how you can actually manifest love into your life the right way. So here it goes. The first step is to let go of that SP. The obsession that you have with that person is holding you back, and what you should do is block them and get them out of your sight and out of your mind, because they are not the person for you. Now, the irony in this is that when you do this, sometimes this person will actually start to chase you. But by the time that it gets to that point, you won't want them anymore, because you'll realise that they're not right for you. Since the beginning of 2024, I have been on an absolute mission to manifest good things in my life. And I can tell you that this does work. But the way that I manifest is always with God in mind. And I suppose you could say that I incorporate prayer and manifestation into one. And what I do is I will ask God for permission to manifest something, and I will also say, if this is not part of your will, then I don't want it. If this is not part of your plan for me, then don't bring it to me, because I know that God's plan is better than anyone's. You can think to yourself that you want that SP, but that person could actually turn out to ruin your entire life. You have no idea of how a chain of events can happen. And I would much rather put my faith in God so that I know that when this thing comes into my life, it is meant to be. And it's not something that I have hijacked into my life. So if you want to manifest a loving relationship with your ideal partner, that's something completely different. What I would first do is, in your mind, or maybe even just write down on a piece of paper, a list of what you want your partner to be like. You could write down, I want my partner to be loyal. I want them to be honest. I want them to be a strong person. Write down the values that you want this person to have, and then speak to God and say, I am ready for a relationship. I'm ready for a healthy relationship. Please give me the tools and the wisdom to maintain a healthy relationship, because that is important. What I've noticed when you manifest with God is that you say you want something, and what He will do is He will give you challenges that you need to overcome so that when you get that thing, you can actually maintain it. This is a strange phenomenon that even manifestation coaches will talk about, that sometimes you'll ask for something and all of a sudden, sometimes it'll feel like you're going backwards, but what's actually happening is God is preparing you for that manifestation. Like I say, I know that there's going to be a ton of people that get really angry about this video, and that's completely fine, but someone has to say it. Comment down below your thoughts on this. If you've had experience trying to manifest an SP, let the people in the comments know about it. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing, and a special thank you to every single person who donates to this channel. It really does help a great deal, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you, bye. Trying to find